Bonjour à tous, on se retrouve aujourd'hui avec Ondrej PSENICKA, le créateur du jeu Butterfly.
Hi, it's Ondrej, and I'll see you at VirtualMagie. I don't know.
We are here in London to the session, congress, convention, and we know you for the deck, butterfly deck, and we will talk about you, how you begin the magic.
I started when I was 10, which is 22 years ago, and I started in a hobby club, basically just learning simple tricks, simple rope tricks and tricks with balls and all the beginnings that you could normally find in books. And it was a club that was about 10 of us, was all little kids, mostly just for parents to get rid of their kids for a little bit to rest. And then I got a teacher, magic teacher from Sweden. He was half Czech and half Swedish. He showed me the world of magic because Czech Republic was very closed and magic was not that far yet. And he took me to Sweden for a magic convention. And there was Michael Amar and Rudy Kobe was there, Peter Marvey. And all of a sudden I saw how different magic is in the world. So that taught me the most, I think. What happened was that after high school, when I was 18, I always wanted to be a magician, but I also wanted to get education, right? So I wanted to study in acting school because I wanted to become a better magician, but I didn't get into an acting school. So I went on to studying economics, which I studied for 1 month exactly, because I realized that is something I never want to do. I never want to sit in an office from 8 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. And the next year I got into the acting school. So that 1 year after I dropped out of the School of Economy, I did magic professionally for that 1 year, and then I went on to studying acting. I started on stage. I wouldn't get into close-up magic until about 5 years in my magic. So I had a stage act with feather flowers and ropes, and then later I had another act when I did linking rings and a Tabaris rope routine, and I did dancing cane, and I loved it. But then when I started studying acting, I stopped doing stage magic and I started doing cards mostly because it's very practical. You can have it always with you, you can practice everywhere, and you know, I gave all my time to theater. So it wouldn't make sense for me to continue doing stage magic. But now I kind of feel I would like to go back, but it's hard because I spend so much time with the cards, and I will get there. But I started on stage, then I got into close-up, then I got into cards mostly, and now I spend most of my time with the butterflies. Butterfly came much later. First it was the marking system that is in it. I just wanted to fool magicians, right? Conventions like this, I wanted to earn respect of other magicians. So I tried to come up with something that would impress other magicians, that they would not know how it's done. And what I found out is that one-way back design is a big magician fooler. It's hard to suspect something that simple, that easy. And I started playing with that, and from that it took me about 4 years till I developed the one-way marking system in binary that is in the butterfly cards. And then it took us 1 more year to make the design, and the butterflies came actually as a second design. First it was supposed to be just trees with branches going out, but we were not able to make it work And then I had the idea of butterflies on a floral background with flowers, and that worked. So the butterflies are there basically only because they're pretty, because they're nice. Yeah. It has no other reason. I have no connection to butterflies other than this now. Now I have big connection to butterflies. So it works that the cards can be shuffled. Then a card is selected, any card, and when it's reversed, like that, put back in the deck, and the cards are shuffled again. The spectator can shuffle them as much as they want, and then I just look at the edge and I see that it's the 5 of diamonds. So just by looking at here, I see what card that was. And also there's a second marking system that allows you to cut to any card. So Thomas, if you say name any card.
3 of spades?
The 3 of spades. So if you say 3 of spades, I can just reach in and cut to the 3 of spades. Like this.
Yeah, nice.
Because of those 2 marking systems, you can do many more. There are many more applications, and it's really just a tool. You can do any of the effects you already do much better.
Yeah, can you talk about the ebook you do? You did in English, and Claude and Jean-Jacques translate in French, and now you can find on VirtualMagie. What they can find in it?
Well, the book explains in very detail the marking system. It also gives you 8 and 7, I think 15 reversal procedures, how you can secretly reverse a card in the deck like that.
Okay.
So you can apply it to any one-way back design. There are some that work in hands, and then there are some that you don't even have to touch the deck, that the spectator, by doing something, reverses the card in the deck themselves. Then there are about 11 effects and variations and outs that you can do with the butterfly cards. And it's mostly specific to the cards. If you have the deck, or if you get it, the book is really the main resource how you can get the most out of the cards. I'm gonna give the cards to Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
Okay.
And shuffle the cards.
Okay.
Now take one card out of the deck and just put it in your back pocket. I'm not gonna be looking. It's actually because the cards are marked, so I could have seen it.
Yeah.
So let's do it again.
Yeah, sorry.
Here, and don't show them. Don't show the camera. Just take one card.
Okay.
And put it in your back pocket.
Okay. I have
Very good.
One. Yeah.
Okay. And you can shuffle the cards again. Okay. Excellent. Now I'm gonna give you these. Now, of course, it's my task to find out which card you have in your pocket.
A classic.
Right? And I was not looking. I didn't glance. That was a different card that you put in your pocket. So now my task is not to read your mind, because you don't know what card it is,
no.
but to go through the cards and just by process of elimination figuring out which card is not there, right? And now, how long do you think that would take? No, just to look at the cards and
spreading, maybe 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Wow. Oh, that's not much. But because it's you, I'll try to do it in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I say go, start counting from 10 to 1.
Okay.
Okay, let me focus. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
10, 9,
okay, so it's not the
8,
two clubs.
7,
it's not the 10 of
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The 9 of diamonds.
I check.
No.
No, you're sure?
9 of hearts.
9 of hearts?
Yes.
I look. Yes. 9 of hearts.
So that's one of the things that you can do, basically just by looking at the cards.
Yeah.
the edge, you can find out any number of missing cards actually. So if you would take a bunch, like 3 or 4 cards,
Okay.
right, and look away. So now I can tell that you have in your hand 5, right?
Yeah.
They're 5, and it is the 5 of hearts, right?
Yes.
So you also have a 9.
Yes.
Also have a 9, and that is the 9 of diamonds.
Yes.
And do you have any more cards?
Yes, one more.
Yeah, one more. That would be a king, right?
Yes.
And it's the king of hearts.
Yes.
See, so that is something that you normally can do only when memorized deck, with
yeah,
cards that are in order,
impressive.
but not with a shuffle deck.
Nice. Now we see your past, your present, now your future. What is your plan?
I'm planning on doing some more TV appearances, but also for the cards, we're just releasing the 2nd edition, which has a little improved marking system, and then we're gonna start printing refills. Those are gonna be cards, they're gonna be the exact same cards, just because the box that you will get the cards in right now is full of effects. It's really, really pretty. It has a very special thing about the butterfly on the box, and there is printing inside the box. So we will take that out to make the expenses as little as possible, and then we will be selling probably. So if you buy a brick, the cards will come to $10 a deck, which is
12 cards.
Which is
12 deck.
Which is 3 times less than what it is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. So everybody can use it as their everyday deck then.
Could you told us about improvement, or it is a secret?
Those were 2 main things that I found that I was not fully satisfied with the 1st edition, and that was the aces. The marks for aces were too small, so we made them bigger.
Nice.
So now you can see them well. The same with 2s, and then the binary mark for suit. One of them was very small, so we also made it bigger. So now you can actually read the marking of the card from a big distance. Then there is one pretty big improvement, like change, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Okay, you have to buy it. So
yeah, you have to find out.
Happy to meet you in real.
Yes.
And see you at your lecture. Yeah, you're lecturing tomorrow or today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
12:30.
So they will surely be impressed by your work.
Thank you so much.
See you on VirtualMagie.